With my dog, I'm walking towards the post. The post is where we stand at. If I'm sending my dog on the right, I'm gonna put her on the right. If the dog's gonna go off onto my come-by side, it's gonna be on my left. So I walk up to the post. As I'm walking to the post, I'm letting my dog sight in. And I probably would have brought my dog out before my run. So my dog is looking up that field for sheep, because this field, as we were saying, it's about a 450-yard outrun. So we want to know that our dog has sighted in those sheep at the top of the field. So I walk to the post, set my dog off to my left or right, depending on which side I send, and my dog starts on what we call the outrun. So the dog is gonna cast out from my side and go all the way out and around until it gets behind the sheep.
Oops, I think the dog just is starting to cross over the field. It looks like the dog is coming in and it's gonna cross the center of the field. If that happens, it's gonna lose a bunch of points. But she's whistling it to a stop and she sent it out again, so it continued on its outrun, which is good.
So cast back out, and now it's up behind the sheep, and so the dog is coming in behind. You want them to come in on a nice pace so the sheep feel the dog, but not shove them too hard. So they're gonna lift, pick those sheep up and start our line, which is called the fetch, coming towards us.
Looks like that lift was a little bit rough. The sheep kind of made a big jump forward and then they ran to the other side instead of straight down the hill. So there's some points lost there on the lift, but now the dog has them back online.
So we're heading for what we call our fetch gates. There's a set of gates out there, and it's a straight line between where they, at least on this course, where they pick them up and they're gonna bring them towards us. So we're heading for the fetch gates, we're coming through, and now we're getting kind of what we call the bowl down around us, and we're gonna head for around our post, and I believe this is a left-hand drive, meaning the dog has to push the sheep behind us on a counterclockwise move, leading past our left hand towards our first.
It looks like those sheep are not going to want to turn the post the right way. You know, they're getting very jumpy coming by a handler because they're not used to people, and they know they're getting further and further away from their friends on top of the hill, and they just do not want to go around the way they should around the post. So it looks like they're going to get around the back way, but she's pushing them back, so then they go the correct way and they're starting on their drive.
So we're on to our first leg of the drive. You'll see a set of panels set out there where the person is using the whistle generally. Sometimes it'll be verbal, and the dog has to push the sheep for the first leg of the drive. Once they get close to the drive panels, they will then turn right and what we call